Good morning, children. Let us continue Introduction to Trigonometry with exercise problems. In the previous slide, we have learned about the trigonometric ratios and how to find the trigonometric ratios when a right triangle is given. Let us continue exercise 8.1. Question number 2. In the given figure, find tan P minus cot R. In the figure we are given PQ is equal to 12 cm and PR is equal to 13 cm. Angle Q is equal to 90 degree, therefore PR is our hypotenuse. To find the missing side QR, we are going to apply the Pythagoras property, which is PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. That is 13 square is equal to 12 square plus QR square, and from this we can find QR is equal to 5 cm. To find the ratio tan P, we have to take the angle P. Tan is opposite side by adjacent side, that is QR by PQ, which is equal to 5 by 12. Next ratio is cot R, that means take the acute angle R. Cot is adjacent side by opposite side, that is QR by PQ, which is equal to 5 by 12. Therefore, tan P minus cot R is equal to 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12 equal to 0. Question number 3. If sin A is equal to 3 by 4, calculate cos A and tan A. We are given the ratio sin A is equal to 3 by 4. We know sin means opposite side by hypotenuse is equal to 3 by 4. Since it is a ratio, we can take opposite side as 3k and hypotenuse as 4k. We can take A as an acute angle and we can mark BC, which is the opposite side, as 3k and the hypotenuse AC as 4k. Applying the Pythagoras property to find the missing side AB, it will be 4k whole square is equal to 3k whole square plus AB square. Therefore, AB square will be 16k square minus 9k square, which is 7k square. Therefore, AB is equal to k root 7. To find the value of cos A, which is adjacent side by hypotenuse, it will be k root 7 by 4k, cancelling k, answer is root 7 by 4. Tan A, which is opposite side by adjacent side, is 3k by k root 7, again cancelling k, we will have 3 by root 7. Question number 4. 15 cot A is equal to 8. Find sin A and ck. We are given the value 15 cot A is equal to 8. From this we can say cot A is equal to 8 by 15. Cot A is a ratio which is adjacent side by opposite side. Therefore, we can take adjacent side as 8k and opposite side as 15k. Take a right triangle, right angled at B. Let A be an acute angle. So we can say AB, which is the adjacent side, is 8k and BC, which is the opposite side to A, is 15k. For finding the hypotenuse AC, we can apply Pythagoras property. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, which is 8k whole square plus 15k whole square equal to 64k square plus 225k square. From this, AC is equal to 17k by taking the square root of 289k square. For finding the ratio sin A, it is opposite side by hypotenuse, where opposite side is BC and hypotenuse is AC. So our ratio will be 15k by 17k, which is equal to 15 by 17. Also, ck is equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side, which is AC by AB equal to 17 by 8. Question number 6. If angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A is equal to cos B, then show that angle A is equal to angle B. Here in the question we are given angle A and angle B are acute angles. Since our triangle is a right angle and angle A and angle B are acute angles, surely angle C will be 90 degree. We are given a relation cos A is equal to cos B. With respect to A, cos is adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is equal to AC by AB. Cos B with respect to the angle B, adjacent side is BC by AB. Cancelling AB from both sides, we can find AC is equal to BC. In the triangle, if AC is equal to BC, we can say opposite angles are also equal. Therefore, angle A is equal to angle B. Question number 7. If cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, evaluate 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta and cot square theta. In this question, we are going to study a Greek letter theta, which is used to serve as variable standing for the size of some angle. So here, instead of telling it as angle A, we can say the measure of angle A as theta. So given cot theta is equal to 7 by 8, which means adjacent side by opposite side is equal to 7 by 8. Therefore, adjacent to theta, which is AB, is equal to 7 and opposite to theta, which is BC, will be 8. To find the hypotenuse AC, we can use Pythagoras property, which is square root of 7 square plus 8 square, which is equal to square root of 113. We need to find the value of sin theta and cos theta. So what is sin theta? Sin is opposite by hypotenuse. We can write it as 8 by root 113. In the same way, cos theta is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is 7 by root 113. Taking the question 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta, we are going to substitute the values for sin theta and cos theta, which is 1 plus 8 by root 113 into 1 minus 8 by root 130 divided by 1 plus 7 by root 113 into 1 minus 7 by root 130. Numerator we can see in the identity a plus b into a minus b, which can be written as a square minus b square. So the numerator and denominator of the same identity can be written as 1 square minus 8 by root 113 whole square divided by 1 square minus 7 by root 130 whole square, which is equal to 1 minus 64 by 113 by 1 minus 49 by 130. Taking LCM in the numerator as well as in the denominator, we can see 113 from the numerator and denominator get cancelled, and we can see it will be 113 minus 64 by 113 minus 49, which is equal to 49 by 64. Now cot square theta. Cot means adjacent by opposite, which is equal to 7 by 8 whole square. As we want to find value of cot square, we want to square the value of cot theta, which is equal to 49 by 64. Question number 8. If 3 cot A is equal to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A is equal to cos square A minus sin square A or not. We are given the value 3 cot A is equal to 4. From this we can write cot A is equal to 4 by 3. That means adjacent to A, which is equal to 4k, and opposite to A will be 3k. And we can find the hypotenuse with the help of Pythagoras property, 4k whole square plus 3k whole square, which is equal to 16k square plus 9k square equal to 25k square, and therefore hypotenuse AC will be 5k. To find the value of tan A, we can say it is opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite to A, it is BC by adjacent AB is 3 by 4. In the same way, we can find the other ratios also, sin A and cos A. Sin A will be opposite by hypotenuse, which is equal to 3 by 5. Cos A adjacent by hypotenuse equal to 4 by 5. Let us find the value for the left hand side. 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a, which is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4 whole square plus 1 plus 3 by 4 whole square, which is 1 minus 9 by 16 divided by 1 plus 9 by 16. Again, cancelling 16 from the numerator and denominator, we can see it as 16 minus 9 by 16 plus 9, which is equal to 7 by 25. Now take the right hand side, that is cos square a minus sin square a. Cos a is 4 by 5, so cos square a will be 4 by 5 whole square, minus sin a is 3 by 5, so sin square a is 3 by 5 whole square, which is 16 by 25 minus 9 by 25 equal to 7 by 25. We can see left hand side as well as the right hand side the values are same, and we can say 1 minus tan square a by 1 plus tan square a is equal to cos square a minus sin square a. Question number 9. In triangle ABC, right angled at B, if tan A is equal to 1 by root 3, find the value of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C and cos A sin C minus sin A sin C. Let us draw a right triangle at B, and the other two acute angles will be A and C. So with respect to A, we are given tan A is equal to 1 by root 3, which means opposite side BC will be 1 and the adjacent side AB will be root 3. To find the hypotenuse AC, we can use Pythagoras property, which is square root of 1 square plus root 3 whole square, which is root of 1 plus 3 equal to root 4 is equal to 2. Now we want to find sin A and cos C. So with respect to A, sin A is opposite side by hypotenuse, which is BC by AC equal to 1 by 2. Sin C is opposite side with respect to the angle C, AB by AC, which is root 3 by 2. Cos A will be adjacent side AB by hypotenuse again, which is root 3 by 2, and cos C with respect to the angle C, adjacent side BC by hypotenuse AC, which is equal to 1 by 2. Substituting these values in the question number 1, sin A cos C plus cos A sin C is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2, which is 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 equal to 4 by 4, which is equal to 1. In question number 2, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C, which is root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 0. Question number 10. In triangle PQR, right angled at Q, PR plus QR is equal to 25 cm and PQ is equal to 5 cm. Determine the values of sin P, cos P and tan P. Here we are given PR plus QR is equal to 25. Let us take QR is equal to X. Therefore, we can write PR plus X is equal to 25, and from this we can find PR is equal to 25 minus X. We are given the value for PQ, which is equal to 5 cm. Applying the Pythagoras property for finding the value of X, we can write PR square is equal to RQ square plus PQ square, which is 25 minus X whole square is equal to 5 square plus X square. Applying A minus B whole square in the left hand side, it will be 625 minus 50x plus x square is equal to 25 plus x square. Cancelling x square from left hand side and the right hand side and transposing 25 to the left hand side, it will be 600 is equal to 50x. From this, x is equal to 12. Therefore, we can say the value for QR is 12. Therefore, PR will be 25 minus 12, which is equal to 13 cm. As we got all the three measures of a triangle, we can find the ratio sin p, which is opposite side by hypotenuse, that is QR by PR equal to 12 by 13. Cos p is adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is equal to PQ by PR is 5 by 13, and tan p is equal to opposite by adjacent, which is QR by PQ equal to 12 by 5. Hope all of them understood the exercise questions explained in the slide, and based on those exercise problems, try to solve these questions 1, 2 and 3.